Welcome to No Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaQuas Scott, and today we are reviewing the 2024 Oscars. It's our Oscars recap.
They were pretty good this year. I thought Jimmy Kimmel did a good job.
I thought he did okay. It seemed like he doesn't really like film.
In his Oscar hosting duties that comes across, or just like him in his like other roles that you see him in?
No, I think specifically with the Oscars duty. Like, I understand that it's it's the Disney family, but it seems like the jokes were funny, but they were like kind of mean-spirited as opposed to kind of, I don't know, like uplifting and all that fun stuff. So.
Interesting. I did think that his opening monologue where he says, Greta Gerwig was not nominated, and then, hey, all you people who are clapping, don't pretend like you didn't have anything to do with that. Like, that is very apt. I feel like, who are the people who are calling out all these snubs? Because it's like, well, don't like.
That's very true. It's so weird. And I was having a conversation with a friend, and I'm just like, it still doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, why are they clapping for people who they didn't nominate her? But then also, like, you could have been I don't know, like a background extra 75 years ago, still in like the pool to be able to vote. So you're in the Hollywood Foreign Press, right? He's mixed these like guilds up. You're in the, you're in this guild. You worked like literally many years ago, and you're still able to vote. Like, I still think that is a determinant factor in a lot of the outcomes, especially like this year was a little different, but definitely like the previous year, I feel like Oppenheimer won a lot because of that type of demographic that votes. Like, I think Oppenheimer was a really great film. Don't get me wrong. But for certain categories, especially when you had like Zone of Interest in there and you had Poor Things, like for best direction or best picture, I thought like for sure, personally, I would have thought that it would have went to like Killers of the Flower Moon. It didn't win a thing. Like, I was just so shocked that you could still tell like the Academy is still kind of just, it is what it is.
It was surprising that Killers of the Flower Moon didn't win anything. I really thought Lily Gladstone would win.
Yeah, me too. I really thought so. And then I was pleasantly surprised that it was Emma Stone. But then for me, I was like, oh, it kind of makes sense because Poor Things was centered around this character. Whereas Flowers of the Killer Moon, it was centered around the investigations and this woman. And it was just like terrible things were happening to her. And this was like real life. But also, I feel like for first timers, they're not very, I don't know. I feel like it's not generous, but like, it's just kind of like, oh, first time, like whatever, we'll see what you can do over time. And I feel like last year with Jamie Lee Curtis winning for supporting, that was overdue in their eyes because she had been in so many films and that she was finally nominated. But I mean, the same could have been said for Angela Bassett. She was nominated for Black Panther last year. So yeah, I think for the main categories, I was happy, but I think it was a pretty big loss for Lily Gladstone not to win Best Actress.
Yeah. But I mean, who knows? She might do something amazing in next year or even this year. I don't know what she's got on her agenda.
I think she's lined up to be part of a Charlie Kaufman film. So, I mean, there were a couple wins with adaptation that he did. So that's good. Nicolas Cage film.
I'm going off topic here, but I think Metrograph is showing Raising Arizona.
That's a good one.
April 6th, I want to say. So anybody who hasn't seen it on the big screen, it is a very fun watch. And they're doing a Q&A with the person who was the editor of the movie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So check it out.
Yeah.
Good on you, Metrograph. Bringing back a classic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to go off topic again and say I just watched the new Cohen movie.
Should I see
What's it called?
that?
Drive Away Dolls. Yes, you should.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about it.
Okay. That sounds good.
The fashion this year seemed to be very impressive. I'm not a fan of that like Schiaparelli high shoulder thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I do like Schiaparelli just generally. I think that's super interesting stuff that they do. Yeah, the high shoulder thing wasn't doing it for me. Mostly just felt like it would be like, I don't know, it would be hard to wear. I would feel uncomfortable
Like
all
you're
the
stuck.
time. Yeah, if my dress is like up here. Like my whole life, people have said, keep your shoulders away from your ears. Like put your shoulders down.
So people had a lot of injuries, probably. Well, not that severe, but yeah. Um, yeah, I feel like last year was better for fashion. Though I did like Divine's Louis Vuitton, like the ice blue dress. I was just shocked like Margot Robbie didn't do anything that was like Barbie related. I love America Ferrera's like pink dress, an ode to Barbie, and then her domination. But yeah, I was like, where's Nicole Kidman? Like, where's a lot of the superstars that won previous Oscars to come back and for the red carpet, but it's just okay.
Yeah, I thought it was cute that they brought the dog from
Oh, yes.
Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah, they should have brought the dog from Cocaine Bear. They should have
Maybe
Whisper
there
and
was like a thing like
Backpack.
you can't have two dogs in the theater at the same time.
Yeah,
I was surprised Maestro didn't get anything.
yeah. Campaign hard for that film, but that's tough. But also, I didn't really hear much of people watching it. And I don't know if it's the Academy not caring for Netflix or just the subject matter. Maybe this was like the wrong year. I don't know.
I don't know. I felt like Carrie Mulligan did a really good job in that role, but I didn't like her character, which isn't
Mm,
necessarily required. But I watched it and I came away just feeling like, okay, like I didn't.
it didn't
Sometimes when you
move
watch
you.
movies about people about real people, you come away from it thinking, oh, that was interesting. I didn't really know that much about that person. But this one I came away from like, oh, it's okay. Like I don't know.
Okay, I know why 64th Street between Columbus Avenue and Broadway is named after Leonard Bernstein.
Right. We're off to a good start for next year for 2025.
Yes,
Of course,
especially
Dune.
Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the new movies that are coming out of South by Southwest, I think initial reactions are positive for things like the Civil War. Yeah, I wonder what other blockbusters, not even blockbusters, but Academy movies, baited movies will come out in the fall. Oh yeah, but so far, it's March. Dune will probably be in theaters for quite some time.
Oh yeah. Jordan Peele has a movie coming out.
Yes. I hope
Uh,
it's the end of this year.
oh, I think it's soon. No.
I think it's supposed to be in either December of this year or December of next year.
Oh, huh. All right. Is it? What is it? Is it Monkey Man?
No, oh, that's a different. No, he produced that film
Okay.
for Dev Patel, and
Yes.
I think that one does come out this month.
Okay. Okay. That one looks good. Like
Yeah.
fun. Whenever I see the trailer, I'm like, what does he have against the fish? Like he's in this like nightclub and there's this huge aquarium and he takes this thing and he smashes the aquarium. And I was like, why? Why? Like it's not like he swings and misses at some guy and hits the aquarium. Like it looks like he just picks up this thing and smashes the aquarium and all the fish go out. And But that's not necessary. Those
Oh,
fish didn't do anything to you. I mean, maybe they do in the movie. It's just a trailer. But my
he's taking the
prediction is that
message out on the fish.
yes, my prediction is innocent fish were harmed in the making of this movie.
Now I got to go see it.
Do you have any? Sorry, we're off on another tangent. Do you have any other thoughts or feelings about the Oscars this year?
Yes. So one big thing for me is the "I'm Just Ken" song that Ryan Gosling did, and it should have won. It should win all the awards. I didn't really care for "What Was I Made For."
Oh,
"I'm Just Ken" is great. It's innovative. It's fun, and I'm so happy. I actually thought that they were going to open with that song, but I'm glad that they put it in the middle. And I'm glad that it was all choreographed and like he's wearing the pink and he's in character. And it just reminds me of Ryan Gosling when he was on the Mickey Mouse Club and he was singing and dancing. And we need to see more Ryan Gosling singing and dancing so that it reminds people that he doesn't just do drama and action and whatever. Like he's a well-rounded entertainer.
true. Speaking of though drama and action, he's in the Fall Guy coming up. That
Yes.
looks like a lot of fun.
It does.
And I love Emily Blunt, even though I
I
didn't
do
like her
too.
dress. But I love.
Yeah, I didn't like her dress either.
Well, the. I mean, I was fine with the pattern, but
Yeah.
the shoulders. The thing that bothered me is that they're not off enough. Like Sandra Hütter's dress, like those were
Oh
shoulders.
yeah, it was space.
Right. Like that's making a statement. The Chiaparelli shoulders, I just felt like it needs to be more of a statement or just put them down.
Yeah.
It's
It's
too
like
subtle.
they have like a retractable, like there's either a button that it goes down or you fold it down.
That'd be great. If there was a retraction option, like then I'm on board.
Mm.
What else?
Honestly, I feel like people dress better going to like the after parties than they do the actual ceremony.
I loved Zendaya's dress,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like she was killing it on the Dune too
Oh yes.
circuit.
Yeah.
And like I had such high expectations for her at the Oscars.
Maybe
It
because
was
she wasn't
beautiful.
nominated, you
Maybe, but
know?
like her dress was beautiful. So
Yeah.
no thing on that. But I was just expecting it to be something more over the top. Like when she came out in the robot, Terry Mugler,
Oh
like
my
that was
gosh, yes.
awesome.
One day. Well, I
Well,
mean, what movie? Well, she has Challengers coming out. So when she does press for that next month, then hopefully there's some innovative tennis wear stuff.
it, I do think it's probably very hard though to be a Dune co-star if you're a female and walk the red carpet with her because Florence and Anya, they brought it. Like they had amazing
Yep.
outfits, but just you can't compete. Whoever Law Roach is, or
Oh, yeah.
like that dude is on it.
Yep. He's like
Yeah.
in the archives. Like, but what's interesting, okay, so you have Anya who's going to be in like Furiosa, which is a couple months. Like, I'm pretty sure she's going to have some incredible outfits.
Right. Well, I mean, I think Law Roach has forced everyone now to
Yep.
step up their game.
Yep.
Like he's setting the bar. And first of all, she has like a perfect sample size too. It
Yeah.
seems like so. Props, like good, like that's very lucky, right? Like because a lot of things fit you and look good on you. But I don't. It's challenging, right, for people who aren't a perfect sample size too to
Yeah.
keep up. So it'll be interesting to see who else does he style.
Celine Dion for the Grammys. I think like he was in retirement as of last year, late last year, and then
But
he came out of retirement for Zendaya, and then he came out of retirement again for Celine Dion. So I don't know if he styled her for the Oscars, but like I hope he does more red carpet styling for things like for promotions and for cinema as well as award shows.
there was something that just premiered last night at
Oh, at Lincoln
Lincoln
Center?
Square.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters.
Oh, was it? I saw them putting the tent up I was there Wednesday night watching the Love Lies Bleeding, and they were putting the tent up, and they were. It was funny because there's a guy looking at, I guess, the schematic of how the tent was supposed to go up, and then there was another guy who was like over his shoulder yelling at it. I was
Oh,
like, are they putting up the tent or taking it down? I can't really tell.
I feel like they're probably putting it up. I know that the premiere must have been last night because a friend of mine, I saw it on her Instagram. So I was like, oh, and she got a picture with Paul Rudd. And where I used to work was like right around the corner. So it's like, oh, you just get off work and go literally around the corner. And it's
And there's Paul Rudd and the Ghostbusters star.
yes, yes.
Why not? I'm not sure if I'm going to see that. I want it to be good, but I know it's not going to be.
Yeah, I think I am going to see it because continuity, but we don't have to review it. It's fine. You can cut this part out.
No, I do want to see it for continuity's sake, much like I want to see Kung Fu Panda 4.
I've never seen any of those films.
So I watched the first one. I don't even remember why, but there are so few movies that I actually own. I own Kung Fu Panda.
Whoa! On DVD?
No. It's in my Amazon library.
Oh.
I have like 2 things in my Amazon library. That's one of them because it came free when I bought like I bought one of the seasons of The Simpsons, and it was like, and you can pick one of these other movies as like your free gift with purchase.
What a promo!
And I was like, okay. So if you look at when I die and someone's going through all of my stuff, they're gonna be like, man, she must really like this movie. It's the only one she owned.
I have like I somehow either my password was stolen or I was logged in somewhere and someone bought like Jason Bourne on Amazon.
So
and Cars.
And Cars.
I've never seen a Cars movie. And I just recently discovered this too. So it's been sitting in my Amazon for like almost 5.5 years. And I'm like, September of 2018, buy 5 movies on the same day. Yeah.
Wow. What else? Any other thoughts about the Oscar?
It was a decent show, I would have to say.
Yeah. Not nearly as exciting as some of them.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Sometimes boring is okay.
Yes. In this case, yeah, it was well needed after like the previous year. And so, yeah, it was pretty calm, but I feel like there were a lot more buzz and points and things like that to like for you to chew on afterward. So it was like, oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. And like rewatching clips. So I feel like it's more of a slow burn in the moment.
Okay. Do you have anything to plug in this episode?
Yes. So spring movies, we will be reviewing Problemista very soon.
Very soon. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.